So in early April, I stopped by AMG Cyclery in Seaside, California to catch up with Alex and Jarod just before the Sea Otter Classic trade show. So in this video, we take a look around their shop, check out a few of their shop bikes, and we caught up with them at Sea Otter itself after they pedaled up to the event, and we check out a few of their personal bikes. All right, let's dive into it. All right, so before we roll into the video though, I do want to mention that this video is supported in part by Surly Bikes. Surly, they make serious steel bikes for people that don't take themselves too seriously. They make bikes that are versatile and durable, that can be dressed up or down for commuting, bike packing, ATV and gravel grinding, or really whatever you call fun on two wheels. With 15 original dirt-friendly platforms, they offer something that fits just about anyone for any style of riding. So to learn a little bit more about Surly and their steel bikes, you can click on the card in the top right corner here, or also find the link in the description below. Bike shops, they are the lifeblood of the cycling community. They keep our bikes running smoothly, help us swap out worn parts before they fail, and well, they're always there for a good conversation. When I stepped into AMG Cyclery the day before Sea Otter kicked off earlier this month, I was immediately struck by how stunningly beautiful and yet simple the shop was. So Alex and Elisa Gonzalez opened it less than a year ago, and it's already something special. Perfectly nestled off Broadway in Seaside, California, AMG sits in a neighborhood full of great food and really good energy. The shop was buzzing with activity. Folks from Factor Bikes were dropping in. Racers and Sea Otter attendees were milling about, and the vibe was, well, really how you want to see a bike shop. Busy. It brought me back to when I was working in bike shops. It just felt awesome. I love that energy. So here's a little bit more on AMG Cyclery from Alex. So I'm here with Alex at AMG Cyclery here in Seaside. And I figured I had some spare time, so I wanted to check in with their shop here. So Alex, tell me about your shop. It's pretty new, but it's beautiful.
Yes, we are new. We're about 8 months old right now, and we're a predominantly service-based shop, but we've got Cannondale, Ibis, Factor, Allied, Black Mountain Cycles, and we're all huge fans of all types of cycling here.
So I saw you've got a lot of carbon, a lot of aluminum. You also have a bunch of weird steel bikes, and I think Jarod was maybe welding up or brazing some steel bikes. What's the reason behind those?
Well, so we all have a deep love of steel bikes in particular, but yeah, Jarod is our in-house frame builder here that makes frames for us here. The group of cyclists that are connected to AMG Cyclery, and we're just all huge fans of stuff like that.
So Sea Otter's here this weekend. Obviously, you probably see an influx of people coming into the shop. How important is this trade show for the shop and the community?
Well, seeing as we're really new to the Monterey Peninsula in general, this is our first Sea Otter open as a shop. So I wanted to get together, bikes and an event for people to see, and I wanted to get the shop ready. So it's in my mind, at least, being in the backyard of Sea Otter, it was super important to be ready for everyone that wanted to come in.
So the team at AMG is small but mighty. I think there's only 4 employees, one of which is Jarod Bourdeau. So like everyone there, Jarod wears a lot of hats, from chatting with customers to wrenching on bikes, but he's also AMG's in-house frame builder. So after years of turning wrenches, he decided to take things up a notch and enrolled in a frame building course at UBI. But what makes Jarod truly unique is his creativity. Every project that I've actually seen of his is completely original and often kind of out of the box, kind of like this wild Velo Orange Neutrino plus Bob trailer mashup. It's just like, who would think of that? Jarod would. But rather than me telling you about it, let's hear from Jarod himself as he walks us through a few of the distinctive builds currently in the shop. All right, so I'm here with Jarod here at AMG Cyclery. Jarod, what do you do here?
I work on bikes, help customers, and yeah, I think that's
Jack
what
of
you
all
do.
trades,
Yeah,
kind of.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. One of 3, 4 technical employees here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we wear a lot of hats. So.
But you also do something else on your spare time.
Spare time, yeah.
You braise bikes
I
and
do.
weld bikes. And
Yeah.
What is this right here?
So this is Alex's new all-road / gravel bike that he wanted, and I was happy to build it for him because I get to practice, and it's cool seeing people ride my stuff.
So talk to me about that tall bike over there. What was the inspiration behind the tall bike?
Oh, I think.
And what is its name?
The tall-ish bike.
Okay.
They're 2 frames stacked on top of each other, but it's kind of inset, so it's not like a traditional tall bike like people would typically build. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit shorter, a little easier to ride for people. But the inspiration was, I've always wanted a tall bike, and I came across a couple frames that were no good, and it was just like a timing. So put it together, and yeah, it's awesome. It's fun.
Talk to me about the 1xe over there.
Yeah, the 1xe is our shop bike, and it used to be a Gazelle that got totaled, and we took all the electronics and removed it from the e-bike, and then looked for a donor frame, and someone had a surly 1x1, which felt a little sacrilege to cut up and make it into an e-bike, but I think it turned out good. I think it was worthy. Yeah, I think it's a worthy project.
Looks good.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Thanks, Jarod.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So we also ran into Jarod and Alex and the AMG crew up at Seaside, and as is tradition for them, they pedaled up from Seaside to take in the event and kind of show off some of their latest rigs while just walking around. So here they are, as well as I chat with Josh about a particular cool component on his bike. And I'm here again with Alex from AMG Cyclery in Seaside, California, and he just built this up, less than about 24 hours ago?
Maybe 22 actually.
Tell me about it. What is this? What was the inspiration behind the design, and who made it?
Well, to just name drop the maker really quick, it's a really good friend of mine. He's my service manager as well at AMG Cyclery, Jarod Bourdeau. I cannot say enough good things about him. Really, when you get down to this and start looking at all the little details, it's real art. Yep. Apart from the brazing, the bilaminate head tube, just the way that he's able to manipulate everything into this bike-shaped piece of art, it's just incredible. But the inspiration behind it was, being local to Seaside, we're super close to the Big Sur State Park, so I wanted to do some overnighters on it. I wanted to hit up Fort Ord, and I wanted to do a couple road rides, and this is what Jarod came up with.
It can do everything.
This is my everything and always bike.
So what do you got on here? Is that 50 mil rear tire, or
it is
40,
yeah.
50?
I've got the Gravel King 50 millimeter tires with Chris King hub and then a Sun Dynamo hub up front.
Okay. Awesome.
And then I've got the SRAM GX transmission. Wow, it's my first ride on it was yesterday actually, and I was blown away how smooth under load you could shift this stuff. It's
great. Yeah.
It's like perfect for like that person that's doing like sport touring or really hard gravel.
Yep.
And then you've got the range, and you've got that low end for climbing, and you've got the high end too for the speed, and it's just incredible. And then too, one of my favorite parts is the new Paul cranks.
Yeah. Oh, these are the new ones.
They sure are.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw them on Instagram,
gotta get 'em.
I was like, I gotta get them, but I had to double check a couple places because they posted them on April 1st. Which is like the meanest thing. But I'm so happy they were able to get here in time too. But
they do look good.
I love them. And then the SimWorks taco pedals. And then I've got actually it was a collab between Silka and Bicycle Speed Shop. It's one of my home shops back in Houston, Texas. Titanium water bottle cages. And then Nitto seat post, Paul box card. Had to do the clamper top cap, obviously, with all the Paul bling here. And then a Spur Cycle bell too. Absolutely love these. Right? Like that resonance is just like, you know that bell anywhere.
So good.
Yeah. And then the Ritchie Corlitos bars at 48 centimeter wide.
Yep.
And
those look good.
Yeah, I love them. They're my other mechanic, Tyler Giger, actually recommended these bars to me.
Little rise, little back sweep.
Yeah,
low,
perfect,
shallow.
super shallow, perfect reach. They're a really great bar. But yeah. Oh, and last too, got the Gangars here for Mad Monkey Designs. Those are one of the last pieces that I put on this thing. But yeah, I love them.
Awesome. Rad bike, dude.
Appreciate it, man. Of course.
We are back with Jarod from AMG Cyclery, and wow, what are we? You created this beauty. What is this?
So this is a bike I built, and originally, I guess I had a Trek 930 that was built up as like an old school mountain bike, and it was like the only one in my bike stable whose frame I didn't build. So it was always a plan to like build an old school kind of mountain bike and swap the parts over, and this is now what it is. So
Phillip raised, you got a lug fork. Any other details you want to share?
Yeah, so it was my first time doing a lugged fork, which is super fun. First time making a bar. First time doing what they call like a bilaminate head tube. Yeah, all of it took a long time, but I think it paid off. So
yeah, beautiful. You've got the nice accents with the silver fenders, post. Yeah, this is a thing of beauty. And how did you finish it? It's got like it looks raw, but almost doesn't.
Yeah, so it's a patina. It's a steel patina with clear coat on it. So I worked at a metal shop for a short stint, and one of my jobs was like doing a bunch of patina work. So I knew about the patinas and how to use them. So a couple of my bikes I've done patina, and
it looks great.
Yeah, I'm super stoked on it.
Awesome. Thanks, Jarod.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, so I'm with Josh from Workhorse Bicycles. And Josh, tell me about this Rufus. It's beautiful. Why did you decide on some of these components here?
So for this one originally was, I figured it might be at the shop a lot. So I definitely wanted a lot of people to be able to ride it.
Yep.
So yeah, I got the dropper post action there, so
Awesome.
it would fit most of the guys at the shop, whether they're doing burrito runs or whatever. So that hangs out sometimes at the shop. So there's why I did that one. These were Shimano 105 cranks that were black original, but took everything off just to kind of keep it with the goofy vibe.
Absolutely.
Did the SLX silvers because a little matchy. Other than that, I did White Industries because I've never had any White Industries stuff. So
Sure.
Headset, bottom bracket, rear hub. Went course with the dynamo in the front there.
Yep. What dynamo?
That one's the Kasai.
Okay.
Went with polished.
What light do you have on
That's
there?
the IQX.
Okay.
My favorite light. Or actually, this might be the XS. Yeah, this is the XS.
Cool. And
yeah, IQXS.
what do we got with these bars here?
So one of the local guys here in Seaside, Monterey, California, is a local brazier, and these were on fire like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
2 or 3 days ago, we just
really?
finished them
That
up.
fresh?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I had a clunker bar on there from Velo, and it was okay, but I was still figuring out cockpit, and actually I cut the rear brake and the steer tube last night.
Nice.
So yeah, just hot, ready to roll.
What's this cage?
Jarod made this as well. Jarod Bourdeau, who is the local guy, and same with the front here. This front basket is made from spokes, and as well as the rack. We made that rack as well in the garage. So that rack, basket, bars, and then a cage are all made by him. So super cool stuff. This normally is a functioning clock, but I don't have a battery in it right now, so we stuck with the 420 on there.
There you go.
Spur Cycle was walking around out here, and they just hooked me up with that bell, so get the little color bling in there.
They've been doing that today, which is nice of them.
Exactly. Yeah. We saw him at the Paul booth, and it was super stoked to meet him.
Awesome. All right, Josh. Well, I appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you.
So that about does it. I want to thank the AMG crew for giving Logan and I the time of day to, well, just capture these bikes and just chat with them. It really is cool to see what they've done, and I can't wait to stop in to the shop next year. So if you like what you saw in this video and want to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you want to help support this YouTube channel, everything we're doing at BIKEPACKING.com, you can do so by joining the Bikepacking Collective. The Collective offers a lot of awesome perks, including industry discounts, monthly giveaways, the twice yearly Bikepacking Journal, and the all-new Base Camp, which is super exciting. And if you want to learn a little bit more about that or just to join, you can do so by clicking on the card in the top right corner, or also finding the link in the description below. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, pedal further.